my name's Will Goff. We're in North Elmham in the middle of Norfolk. We're a 1,800 hectare arable farm. We grow barley, wheat, oilseed rape, beans. So last year Macdon brought us a demo. We only had it for 2 hours, but 2 hours was enough. I'd already seen the header in action before, working from like YouTube or from some other farms in the county, and so I managed to get one up here on demo for the guys to see, and that was that. It was phenomenal. It was appalling. It was a barley field that was flat to the floor. It couldn't have been worse conditions. 2 hours. I've never seen Alexian move so well. So for us, that was it sold. We've gone down to one combine, and the only difference is that header. It's that good. And I mean, the proof in the pudding is the combine driver. Yeah, as he openly says, he's been around the block. He's seen things come, he's seen things go, and even he is still baffled with that header. It's how it contours, how it rides, how effectively the Macdon header is on its own suspended carriage. So you've got the combine's auto contour, you've got the header floating separately. So the header is moving around and the combine's moving, and it's just fab. Now with the Macdon, because you've got the two drapers coming inwards, it pulls everything in head first, you're feeding through the threshing system, it's presented a lot better. So obviously everything's then smoother going through, your threshing is going to be better, and everything, as you say, the straw coming out of the other end has literally gone in one passage all the way through. So everything's better. Those have been great. Their backup for the header has been first rate. At the minute, I can't fault them at all. They've got the parts we need on the shelf, which was a worry. Now you're buying something from Canada and you're thinking, right, where do I get these bits from? But those have got everything on the shelf, so it's fine. It's really not a bother. And with this header, it makes everything feed in head first. It's so smooth. The combine's running smoother. The straw coming out the other end is in a better swath. And the fields look so even. That's the thing I've noticed. There's no tall stubble and short stubble. With the Macdon being a flex draper, it sort of just contours in the middle. It's great. A couple of days ago, it was on the combine, and one side of the header literally just floated up and over, and that was it going over a rock. It didn't scoop it. A normal header would have scooped that rock up onto the table, and then you would have had to have shut everything down and take that off. But the Macdon just sort of floats over because it's running on its own carriage. Crop lifters are a thing of the past. I mean, you don't need crop lifters with this header. And you realise that header is moving around so much, but you look at the stubble height afterwards and it is even. I mean, there is not a blemish. It is perfectly even. So you then realise how much is going on there, which you wouldn't necessarily have had with a conventional header. In a way, it's a very European thing that we buy everything from the same manufacturer. And I think that's a bit of a culture change. And I think when people actually realise that you can buy the combine, you can buy the straw chopper from someone else, you can buy the header from someone else, you can buy the GPS unit from somewhere else. You effectively custom create what's right for you and your needs. And I think that's going to become more and more the norm as the years go by. I think the thing that really hit me is that the farmers who have got them love them. So that's a big plus. Every demo that Macdon did, and I know some of the people that they demoed to last year, I haven't heard one negative. Everyone they've taken that header to has been blown away by it. So they're all sort of really good positives, and obviously after what we saw on our own crop with our own combine, it was a no-brainer. There really is nothing out there header-wise that I think can touch that header.